today's vlog is here.
We begin the hike.
This is day one. We're at the start of the trail. So we're at the Mat Hole trailhead. We just took a shuttle here. It's about 11 o'clock. We're just about to start our hike. We're hoping to crush like 14 kilometers today so we can get by the high tide area so that we don't have to wait for it tomorrow. But we'll just see how it goes. It's a beautiful day. The weather's great.
Beautiful day.
So we're looking forward to hiking. And yeah, this should be really cool. We'll take lots of pictures.
Elephant seal. His face looks all weird, but that's just his trunk. Snooze on, buddy. We've made it to the lighthouse, and we've decided to stop here for lunch. We get to eat with special guests. We are lunching with the seals. One of them looks angry. Maybe for waking him up.
Action.
Okay, we're gonna try our dehydrated hummus. Let's see how it goes. So we're gonna leave it in the bag, and I'm just gonna pour a little bit of water into it. I don't actually know how much water it needs. It's pretty weird.
That looks so appetizing, am I right?
We're gonna mash it up.
Oh my god, delicious.
I honestly might have added too much. We're gonna just do a little bit of eating. Welcome back. Our hummus has been sitting for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I think it looks pretty good. And I'm gonna give you a close-up, but I invite you to consider that this should not necessarily look like hummus in a tub. It should look like what hummus would look like when you put it in a Ziploc bag. So it actually has gotten back much of its texture. It might be a little bit chunky. We probably could have afforded to leave it another minute or two. But
That's pretty good though.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
All right, try it for the
A
fans.
taste test.
If anyone sticks around this long. Does it taste like normal
It looks
hummus? Wow, incredible.
like very flavorful hummus because there's like flavored chips and hummus.
Interesting.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hey folks, Scott and Miranda back again.
We just crossed, I don't know how long we did, maybe a mile, not even, on the beach. So we're in one of those sections that's almost, well, that's entirely underwater when the tides are high. So it's rocks and sandy beach. And it's not the best hiking terrain, but we're getting through it.
Pretty brutal.
We're getting a nice view for all of our hard work.
All right, onward we go.
Hello.
Hey yo!
We're on the beach.
And we're having such a good time. We're about 6 miles, 6.5 miles away at least.
But the reason we wanted to make this vlog in particular is because we found something on the beach that's very interesting. Oh, I'm camera facing the wrong way. An octopus tentacle! It is gross. Ew.
Okay.
And that's all, folks. See you at the campsite. Okay, I think we've made it to our first night's campsite. Scott just went to check out what the campsite situation is, but I think he's gonna tell me that we're camping up there. Let's see what he says. Are we camping up there? Huh? Oh, over there. Not over there?
Not over there.
Oh, he made it seem like it was gonna be up there. We made it! Woo.
Hello everyone, today's vlog is here. We've arrived at our campsite. It's 6 o'clock. We got here around 5, just before 5. We're pretty pooped, and we're just hanging out, enjoying the sunset
There's a nice
before we have dinner.
there's a nice like overlook that's a little bit in front of our campsite. There's a nice beach and you can see our tracks from where we were walking earlier.
There you go. There's some people down there.
It is beautiful. Beautiful. We're gonna make spinach chickpea curry tonight. And it should be delicious.
Yum.
Welcome to Backpacker Meals with Miranda. Today we're making spinach and chickpea curry with rice, and we're making backpacker flatbread. The website says chapati. I have no idea if that's actually accurate for what I'm making. This is flour, some milk powder, salt, and then we're gonna make a dough and fry it in some olive oil. Not fry it, just like put it in the pan with some olive oil. Because my love of bread extends to the wilderness. So the first step, because it's dehydrated curry, I have to rehydrate it. The website that I copied the recipe from said to boil it for 10 minutes. That's not super fuel friendly. I'm just gonna soak it for 10 minutes and then bring it to a boil. And I'm gonna hope that that works the same way. This calls for 2 cups of water. Conveniently, each of Scott's mugs are 1 cup. Well, we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, dry ingredients into our pot. We have dehydrated spinach, a can of dehydrated chickpeas, somewhere between 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup maybe of dried rice, some coconut milk powder, which should make this tasty. There's also just salt and curry powder. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna cover it for 10 minutes. I feel like I'm doing a real cooking show. While that's cooking, I'm gonna make the backpacker bread. And then what the website said to do is just seal it up and knead it in the bag. Would you like to say hello to our fans?
Hello, fans.
Scott is gathering firewood. I think we're gonna have to do the rest of this POV style since I'm a one-man show. So this is our chickpea curry, which has been sitting for about 10 minutes. I'll give it a stir to show you the consistency. Pretty weird. I don't know if I have full confidence that the rice is gonna completely rehydrate. All right, let's see what we got. I think the rice is there. That's a relief because this would have been kind of sad. I divided up the dough, and I also kind of forgot that bread dough is sticky. I don't know why I forgot that. It was kind of sticking to my hands, which I should have expected. Okay, this is the end result. I have no way of knowing if the little breads are cooked all the way through, but it looks pretty good. We're gonna enjoy this now with a nice fire. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning.
Good morning. Day 2.
We woke up, I don't know, like an hour or something ago. At our first campsite, it's a little bit more overcast today. We did 8.8 miles yesterday on some pretty rough terrain. There's some really rough rocks in the middle. Today we're doing 7.8 miles, but hopefully the terrain's gonna be better because we don't have to go through any of those like low tide only sections.
It's gonna be a better day.
Yep, which is great because some of us are very tired.
Well, we had a great sleep last night and we're feeling refueled, ready for day 2. It's gonna be great.
Absolutely. So we have to walk through a bunch of creeks as part of this trail.
Oh.
And last night we got to our campsite like right as the sun was starting to go down. And so we didn't have time to dry out all of our stuff. And so both of us will be putting our feet into some very wet shoes this morning.
But we have dry socks, so silver lining.
Dry socks for the next 30 seconds until I put those really, really wet boots on.
No problem.
And then it will be all one wet mess. It's gonna be great. See you later.
All right, folks, we're back again. We're 3.3 miles into our hike today. It's about 11:30 in the morning. We've stopped for a break. I went down to the beach and discovered there's a ton of purple uni on the beach, and they're alive. Can you poke them?
This one's just barely alive.
You can see them moving.
And there's tons like strewn all
Yeah.
the way down the beach.
You can't see in the picture, but there's like 20 down there that we can see. Like probably 100 on this stretch of beach.
We paid about $12 each for these when we got them for Valentine's Day. And now they're just sitting on the beach and the seagulls are eating them.
All you have to do is hike 20 miles. You can get a uni, $12 uni.
There's also, and I wouldn't necessarily eat them, but there's like small little crabs that are alive like that too.
Over here, look at these guys.
These
They're
guys
alive
are
too.
alive too. Maybe just barely, but yeah. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't eat the other one, but this one I would like to eat.
Look at this view. Gorgeous. Anything to report?
It's a beautiful day.
Look, we hiked as far as the eye can see. I think we actually started up there this morning, but to be honest, I'm not sure.
Hello! We are vlogging now from our second campsite. Scott found us this beautiful, spacious, private campsite. It's fantastic. We haven't decided yet where to put the tent, but tonight we have flat ground, we have seats by our campfire. We're gonna be living like kings. We hiked 7.8 miles today.
Rushed it, no problem.
No problem. It was much better terrain than yesterday. A lot of it was like flat, normal hiking terrain, which is great. We saw, I think, some seals, and we saw a sea otter. So.
And some deer.
Oh yeah, and some deer. Lots of wildlife today. But it's been a good day. Every day is getting slightly easier. Tomorrow we're gonna hike
5.1 miles.
5.1 miles. We got here earlier today. We got here at like 3. So it's 3:30 now, and we're gonna rest up and get going tomorrow.
See you later, friends.
Bye, friends. All right, you can barely see me. I'm not making as long of a video for this one, but we have our Mexican rice on the stove. I'm calling it Mexican rice because the website I got it from called it Mexican rice. At this point, we are probably a pretty far cry from anything remotely authentic. Our dehydrated ingredients have been soaking for 5 minutes. They're now in the pot to boil. Once they boil, I'm gonna stir the pot, pull them off, and then I'm gonna add in some cheese sauce from a pack of Annie's mac and cheese. Again, not authentic. And then we have tortillas to eat it with. Should be very good. Okay, so we're eating our meal. I would say that a rice dish is not the right word for this. It definitely looks and tastes more like a chili. But it is pretty good. It's very cheesy, as sort of expected. I would say this is pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Hey friends, we're back again. It's
Hello.
morning, day 3. We're in the tent. Miranda is still asleep. I've already been up and out. It's looking a little windy today. Mostly overcast again. There was some potential rain in the forecast, but it's not raining right now, and it doesn't look like it's gonna rain right now, so that's good, but we'll see what happens. We have 4.8 miles planned for today. 4 of those 4.8 are in a tide section, and so we kind of have to wait it out until like potentially 3 or 4 p.m. before we can even start that. But I think the plan is to break camp around noon or 1 o'clock today, so that we're there as the tides are going down, and then we can make the call about when it's safe to cross.
Hello. It is 12:57 on Sunday. The rain has picked up and is causing complications with our hiking plans for the day.
The weather's pretty bad. We're getting really strong winds coming from the south, which is the direction we need to head. and it's raining pretty hard now. It was not really raining this morning, and then it started when we were cooking breakfast, and it's just basically picked up since then. We were hoping to be able to pack up camp by now and leave. However, the weather is really bad, and it's like to the point where we were probably going to get soaking wet all the way through if we try to hike. So we have basically until 3:30 to leave camp today if we want to try and hike the tide section, or at least part of it. So we have about 2 hours to make a call. So we're just kind of waiting to see what the weather's going to do, and then we'll have to decide whether we want to hike and get soaking wet or try and hike in the middle of the night tonight so that we can finish our hike tomorrow. But it's a little bad right now.
The tides element of this is, I think, really what's complicating things, because we weren't able to leave this morning because we would have just been stopped right before the tide section, and then if we miss the window at 3:30, the next tide window is at like 4 a.m. So we'll see. Fun times. We'll talk to you.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Oh my God, it's dark. It's crazy.
Well, it's now just about 3 o'clock, and as you can tell, the rain has not let up. In fact, it has gotten, I think, worse.
It's definitely gotten worse.
Scott's dabbing up leaks in the fly because our tent's starting to give out under the amount of water. It's becoming pretty clear we're not going to make the cutoff today. We basically had a chance to, the tides were going to become acceptably low at like 4 o'clock today, but the storm makes it more unpredictable, so it's just not really safe to go out if it's like rainy and windy, which it is right now. So our next window is going to be 4 a.m. So we'll try in 12 hours, right?
Yeah, unless something drastically changes in the next hour, I think we're stuck here for the night / till 4 a.m. So that's where we're at, stuck in the tent in the rain.
Dabbing up drips.
Not ideal.
We were trying to play Pictionary on a pad of paper that I brought. There's water that keeps getting on the pad of paper, so we're just sitting.
Let us know if you have any activity suggestions for next time.
See you in maybe 12 hours. Goodbye.
All right, folks. So it is Sunday, day 3, once again. As you can see, we're on the move, unexpectedly. It's about 5 p.m., but the rain let up about half an hour ago, and it stopped, but now it's raining a little bit. But there's blue sky in the background somewhere. So we're gonna see how far we can get, if we can get through any of the tidal section. We don't really know because the waves are still friggin' massive. So we might not be able to get through any of it, but we're gonna go and see and make a call, because any progress is better than no progress. And it beats sitting around in the tent just trying to keep dry. Miranda was reading a psychology textbook for an hour already, so we're sick of that and we're moving on. All right, talk to you guys later. Hey folks, we're back again in a much better mood. The sun is shining. We're about 2.5 miles into our 5-mile hike, and we're feeling good. We're making good time. Again, the sun is out, hallelujah. And yeah, we're gonna get done what we want to get done today. So.
Seems like it's all gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hike today, actually. There's a waterfall right here. It's a nice, lots of coastline, so pretty good. All right, see you next time.
All right, it's 8 o'clock. We're calling you from, I don't know where.
Creek.
Kitchell Creek, which is past the tide section. We made it the full 4 miles that we needed to make, 4.8 miles that we needed to make today. The weather held up.
We crushed it. We started our hike at 5 p.m. today, and we got here just shortly after 7:30, and because of daylight savings, it helped us out because the sun didn't go down until basically we got here, which is pretty dope.
We had the perfect window for the rain stopped.
We seized the opportunity.
We had just enough time to hike, and then we got here as the sun went down, so it was perfect. We're in a cool campsite. We'll film it tomorrow, but we're like between two
We're in a crevice.
Yeah, we're in a crevice, and it's very different vibe than the last few campsites we've had. It's very like rainforesty. You can hear the river right now. We're like right next to it. Well, we're really happy that we made it. Tomorrow's gonna be nice and easy, 3.8 miles.
Get back to the car, get warm again, have a nice
Get
hot
some
shower,
good
and
food.
some nice greasy food tomorrow. Can't wait. And good night, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, folks. We're back in action. It's day 4, Monday morning. We're feeling good. It's cold and wet, but we have only 3.8 miles to go until we are back at the car. So we're pretty excited for that at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be a pretty easy day of hiking. And so we're making a quick breakfast. We're boiling water right now, and then we'll be out of here and back at the car before 11, hopefully. Yeah.
Show the campsite.
Oh yeah, our campsite is pretty cool. So there's our fire pit. But the ocean's over there. Look at that.
Beautiful.
It's a nice view. Give you the whole tour. Our tent is over here. There's the river. Yeah, that's about it. All right, anything to add before we sign off?
We had to walk through a bunch of creeks like as part of this hike. But today's is special because as soon as we decide to leave the campsite, we will have to step immediately into the creek. So there will be no buffer time between starting the hike and getting our feet absolutely soaked in about 2 feet of water. I'm not really looking forward to it, but it'll be a piece of cake after that. That's it.
All right, signing off. Today's vlog is here. It's 9:45-ish. We're almost halfway into the hike for today, I think. Things are going well. Oh, my hat's backwards.
We're moving along.
Moving along. We're gonna make it. Pretty excited to make it. That's all.
It's very pretty this morning. Wait, show the people.
Ooh. Ah. We're just trying to go over there.
The Subaru is waiting for us.
Bye-bye now. Hello, folks. We're back again. We
made
just
it to the
finished.
car.
It's 10:45 a.m. We did it.
We did it.
We're so happy.
We're so tired.
So tired though. We're gonna have a quick snack. Probably use the facilities because it was the first toilet we've seen in days. And change into some clean clothes and then hit the road. Feels pretty good though.
Pretty good.
Anything
We
to
did
add?
it.
That's all.